pressure make your chest tight and make your head, your brain. So then you start.
Pressure make your chest tight. It make your head hurt it. Pushes up against your brain. So then you start doing when I tell you that this divorce is taking many unexpected turns. You have to believe me. Not only did Simon parade a new woman just a few weeks after Porsha filed for a divorce from him, but he also exposed how Porsha was pushed into divorcing him and how it wasn't what she wanted. This is messing with her mental state. And we can already see the signs because even though she was the one who initiated the divorce, she doesn't look like she's over Simon. Not even a bit. She was seen still wearing her wedding ring, which is weird for a person who filed for a divorce in the first place. And the details are shocking. Meanwhile, Simon, who promised to love his wife until their divorce is finalized, seems like he failed to keep his promise because he's already confirmed to be in a relationship already with a new woman who became an interesting topic on social media because of her interesting past. So let me start with Simon exposing the shocking truth behind Porsha Williams' divorce. Before this new information came into the picture, Porsha Williams had threatened Simon to stop telling his lies, or else she will speak her truth. But it seems like this was a go-ahead for Simon to spill all the tea and reveal everything that was kept from the start. Because new details are starting to emerge in a shocking way. Simon recently went on his Instagram to post not one, but 2 Instagram stories talking about how Porsha was talked into divorcing him, and how it is already making her go insane, because it is not what she wanted to do. He posted on his Instagram saying, "If you are behind Porsha filing for divorce, please step up and own her mental state of mind." He posted again, rephrasing his initial post saying, "If you are behind Porsha filing for divorce, you should own her emotional state of mind, did not arrive here on her own accord." That's what I feel like he's saying again, with the pressure on his chest and on his head, and with Uncle Sam and him continuously telling him no, despite now even being married for the second time. Okay, first of all, Porsha's management is thought to have given her this advice to Cuddy with Simon, because he was stormed with several problems with his personal life and even his business, where he was personally facing immigration issues with risks of being deported back to Africa after he was denied a U.S. citizenship due to his criminal past, which include allegations of bank and credit card fraud and multiple arrests. Quiet as is kept, she probably has a higher net worth than Simon. But he, like many scammers, know how to keep up the appearance of wealth. His business, Simcol Petroleum Limited, was also facing a 6-digit lawsuit, so simply put, he was in some deepish, and Porsha's management advised her to cat with him, because his problems would have tarnished her name as well, and it would not have been good for business, especially because she was already confirmed to come back to season 16 of Real Housewives of Ai. Wiser woman would have peeped that something was odd about a man who was all too eager to jump into his for marriage with a girl he just met. But that is not all, because the streets are also having another person of interest here, where they are spreading that Simon might have also been referring to Real Housewives of Atlanta Claudia Jordan, who was seen in an interview with Bowl Aller and alleged that Porsha made more money than Simon in their marriage, seemingly referring to the fact that maybe Porsha entered the marriage with expectations of Simon's being richer than her, but then found out that the truth was the opposite and was advised to dump him. But in true Goubar's form, he had the audacity to go under Claudia's video and comment and read saying abandoned the falling bandwagon, and now chasing Porsha's Claudia is exhausting otherwise when it comes to air. Divorce sources say that their marriage ended because of how Simon was controlling and a matter of having taken a very short time to get to know each other before they tied the knot, and that it was a too much too soon kind of situation where Porsha was swept off her feet by Simon. It's funny to see her fans doing backflips to avoid admitting that she's taking an L. Talking about this is a business decision, and she's protected her assets. Fans had different views on this matter, where one person wrote, "Bravo, Pra did a deep dive and told our goodies run, don't walk another one." said let's be real, Porsha only filed because her team pushed her to do so since the news broke about his visa being declined, and the reason behind it. This is what Simon is referring on a side, not though it seems like. Several allegations of their divorce being a PR stance are off the least of possibilities, because she recently addressed the rumors and said that she would never ruin her life like that just to look for a storyline while replying to a fan who had the same thoughts who wrote you can tell she's hurting. I hope the whole thing is for storyline. Porsha replied, I never have. And I never will fake for a storyline. But anyways, the thought of it being just a storyline was kind of becoming absorbed by the minute because Simon Goubadia was already giving the vibes of having moved past the whole existence of his marriage and divorce, because he has already kind of paraded a new woman, and it has got people talking too much because of how fast he can move on. But who is this new woman anyways? So Simon's new girl is called Janelle Salazar. She's a fitness model and owns a fitness brand called Get Bodied by Jay. She became a person of interest in relation to Simon Goubadia when she was seen frequently posing in front of or inside similar luxurious rids, like the ones Simon Goubadia on, and a couple of other clues were discovered by 8 fans, like how they were posting pictures on their respective acts taken from the same yacht, and people saw other undeniable signs that these two were actually together, like same sunglasses taken from both their pictures and others. But it reached to a point that these two were not hiding it anymore, because they were both commenting either in others' Instagram posts on several occasions, like when Simon Goubadia commented fire emojis under her post. Anyways, back to the story, people generally are not feeling sorry for Porsha for what she's going through, and he facts that Simon is already with someone else, because they say that this is the exact same thing that she did for Simon's ex-wife Fallen P. So I want you to tell me what you think about it, and if you really think that Porsha Williams was pushed into filing for divorce. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Until next time, stay music tuned.